This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
We continue now with UNI head football coach Mark Farley. Coach, senior running back Marcus Weimiller, one of your team captains this year. We've got a story coming up on him later in the show. Just what does he bring to this UNI team from a leadership standpoint?
Well, his actions is what matters. He's a man of few words, but at the same time, his actions, his production is why he's a leader. People respect him for what he has accomplished and how he has accomplished it, and that was by putting in the time and how he prepares is what matters.
It's Hall of Fame weekend. Terry Allen goes into the Hall of Fame. You've had former players get inducted into UNI's Hall of Fame. How about having Terry Allen go in, someone that you're so close to?
There's no one more deserving than Terry Allen on the board to go into the Hall of Fame right now. You look at all the numbers on the wall down there that he was the head football coach of. He played here. He was an assistant during the years of Coach Mudra when there's more numbers on the wall. I mean, he is as much a part of this program today because of what he did and the tradition and the table that he set long ago.
Someone you were able to work with too. How many times do you maybe think of some moments you were with Terry when you're out there coaching?
Well, probably a lot of things that we do today are similar to what I learned from Terry because he was a mentor of mine. I was a young coach. He was actually the guy that gave me my first job. Coach Mudra, I was a GA. Coach Allen hired me. So I followed a lot and was mentored a lot by Coach Allen.
Also in this year's Hall of Fame class is Gary Kelly, a local artist. Was actually on a UNI football team his freshman year when he was a student here. He's done a lot, though, provided a lot for the athletic department, and is a big football fan.
Well, what's neat about Gary Kelly, he's a former football player, but he's made his mark on life through his artistry and the things that he's done and what's the paintings in the Hall of Fame right now and the connector. I mean, he has given so much back to this university and so much back to this community that he's a very integral part of UNI football, but yet this community in the University of Northern Iowa.
All right, Hall of Fame ceremonies Saturday morning on the UNI campus, and then the Hall of Fame game against the Hampton Pirates for the UNI football team coming up at 4 o'clock inside the UNI-Dome. Here now is our story on one of the Hall of Fame inductees, Gary Kelly.